So 29th of January 2021. Messages, Spirit, please. Okay, the name Rebecca from Spirit. I have done a few reads for Rebecca's. I'm wondering if it's one of them. We shall see. I'm also getting the film Gregory's Girl. I can't remember who was in it. I think Claire Grogan was in it. I shall look that up later and see what year and everything it was. It seems to be important. I can't remember what it was about. I know there was football in it. And they're giving me the impression of someone who's deaf or hard of hearing, because it feels like ears are filled with water. So, never had that sensation before. Even when I get someone who's drowned, I don't get that sensation. I'm sure it's somebody who's deaf or very hard of hearing. Maybe someone just isn't listening to you. Also, a sensation of something wrong with the right side of the neck. Like, feels like a very tight sensation on the neck. It may be a growth, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. There she is. So today we've got to be careful of medication and words. Enemies already, possibly twins, Gemini energy. Lack of commitment, releasing a heavy burden. Cancer is a very important sign in this one. We've just come out of Cancer into Leo, so and I don't normally think of it as Cancer as the disease, but this seems to say if there is cancer, especially of the breast, this will be healed. There is the Gypsy card for the handsome stranger coming in, unconditional love, fire sign energy, travel, possibly a vehicle, a red vehicle. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. but an unhealthy situation. So health or job or relationship, it's secrets being kept, somebody in a dark place, possibly depression. But we're into Mercury retrograde tomorrow, and it suggests this. Something is returning. The enemy may be even yourself, but something is returning to be settled once and for all. This issue you thought was settled isn't, and it needs to be looked at again. Could be a medical issue. Those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. In a negative way, it could be dental problems or medical problems. But those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So apart from this enemy, which may be yourself, it just means that we're having to reassess things and relook at things. Somebody's suffering. But there is love here, unconditional love, perhaps of a mother, or a water sign female, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I would say it's Cancer because it's positive energy. At least two people born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February. Happiness, celebrations within the home, perhaps planning a wedding, or a new house. Someone having to defend themselves or what's theirs. Property, perhaps. Someone's walking away. No doubt about that. They've had enough. They're leaving the misery of the past behind them. They want to be happy. Fire sign male, taking action. A mature fire sign male, funny and faithful. But a change which brings a run of bad luck. Something not good. Those born on the 10th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So far we've got the 7th, and we've got the 9th now, and the 10th, living or past, date for your diary and address. The 10th is negative, the 9th or the 27th is positive, Virgo energy, hospital doors, suggesting again that any ill health will be healed. Those born 1965, plus or minus 12, February to February, but mentioned twice. It's having to leave something behind, possibly a home or property, and move forward towards your true purpose in life. Travel is indicated. I don't know how that's going to happen, but not everybody's in lockdown, so possibly. But it may mean that you have to go within yourself and face your shadow side. Spirit don't want you to walk this journey alone, so they will be sending someone, possibly this water sign, to walk with you, so you do not stumble and fall. But you've been banging your head against a brick wall for long enough, and somebody's had enough. They want to walk away. Leave the enemies behind. Yeah, now we have that card again. It's not going away, is it? Massive conflict, could get violent, and competition. Somebody just wants to win. They aren't bothered about being happy. They just want to win, and bring someone to the knees. This is a troublemaker working against you, the enemy. And like I say, it could well be yourself, but there'll be no winners in this, and everyone will regret it. There is communication coming, perhaps an apology, a gift. It's also an improvement in finances and stability, but someone is at their fork in the road. There's no going back to the way things were. You've got to accept that and look forward to the future and decide which path you're going to take now. 8 months is mentioned. And 5 weeks. Yeah, nightmares, sleepless nights, something on your mind, that ticker tape machine at 2 o'clock in the morning. There is love there. Someone is coming in with love, an offer of love. It's not committed, but it's not a small offer either. There is unhappiness within the home and family life, or an end to something in your emotional life. 10 months. There's no passion in this situation for you lads. It could be impotence. It's not taking action. Because of confusion, there's too many options. I'm not sure what to do. 7 months. So 7 to 10 months of working through this confusion, walking away, and then having to sort this out, sort of thing. Yeah, there's no equal give and take in this relationship. There's no reciprocity, or this situation. Could be financial, could be work, but it has to end. There is the passing card, so somebody's either getting over a passing, or no longer stressing about it. They're letting it go, and there is definite ending. But there is confusion here, and possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child, or somebody spying on you, and it is a lover's split. So it could be a partnership in career, but it's usually, 2 of Cups is usually a love partnership that's splitting up. But it may take up to 10 months to resolve this. Someone feels like they're being stabbed in the back, at the very least, or there may be a passing, but they'll get over it. Yeah, no communication or bad news arrives. Someone definitely is spying on someone else, and possibly a female friend or confidant. There could be a marriage involved in this, or something to do with your faith or the way you was brought up, what you were led to believe, doing things by the book. Yeah. So there it is, the commitment, the marriage, the partnership over. There's a gentleman that no longer wants to think about paperwork, messages, emails, whatever it is, bank accounts, whatever it is. It could be an important document like a will or something like that. But it is gender specific because we have a card for the female, so this is the male, which is what I'm getting. I've been getting all the way through. There is a female getting over mourning the loss of something or someone. And a gentleman that's drowning his sorrows. It is too much drink, too much time with the boys. There is a Leo possibly, or somebody born 1962, or someone very, very familiar to you, someone very close, who's lying, deceiving and thieving, which is the enemy. And I keep wanting to say the enemy within. So sometimes that's government. So if we take it to the wider wider society. It could be that someone is breaking a union with another country, just like Britain with the EU. It's a lot of spying going on, a lot of digging at each other in whatever situation, work, career, the wider society, personal relationships. But deep down you know what this is about. There's nothing you can do at the minute about this deceit, lies and theft. You just have to take time out and relax. When spirit do this, it's so that you've got the energy when you do need to act, to go through this. So take as much time out as you can to rest. Yeah, you're finding your own tribe, and that may mean that you have to leave somewhere you are now. The bags are packed, the goodbyes are being said. There is a loyal heart here. I did say this unconditional love, but someone may feel orphaned or abandoned. Usually this may be when both parents have passed and you don't feel like you have anyone to turn to, or it could be a child that you feel will feel abandoned, because no place like home, there is no home to return to. So your heart is adrift, there's no home there, and that's what we said. There may be a house move, or someone does not feel at home anymore where they are. Yeah, so you have to build your future, building blocks of the future, but do not be building anywhere that you don't want to be staying. Pointless. Just wasting your energy. So it's time to relax. And yeah, definitely a house move or relocation or something like that. Being carrying a heavy burden. Again, those 1966. A change is coming. A change in the wind. And it will bring chaos and conflict. But definitely for you that born in the year of the horse, 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February, it is important. Mercury, yeah, see, Mercury retrograde, we have to reassess and relook at things. It's about communications, it's about siblings. The number 3. And it is the Magician, which is manifesting a new beginning, keeping thoughts positive, but it's also medical matters, because it's the patron saint of medical matters. So if you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh. So there may be something you need to say, but you're going to have to say it in a different way. The planet of intelligence and talking. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun and making it the fastest planet to move through the zodiac. That's why we have Mercury retrograde 4 times a year. So there is a messenger coming. You also have to keep your thoughts and imagination positive, because you are manifesting. It is to do with medicine. When it comes to the body, Mercury rules the eyes, the brains, the nerves, as well as the fingers and toes. It is also the god of roads and transportation. So what did I say about travel? And this makes much sense because Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, and it was the son of Apollo. Mercury is also the comedian and can be a bit of a trickster. So just when the energy seems to be flowing one way, Mercury changes direction again. And so don't decide anything within the next 3.5 weeks, because somebody may change their mind and then change it back again. So you can't rely on anything that happens in Mercury retrograde. It's insanely flexible, too flexible. Mercury is the wisdom and the stupidity found in intelligence. So intelligent people tend to overthink things and then talk themselves out of things. It maximizes the imagination but can also symbolize lies. What did I say? We've got the enemy there. We've got the falsita. Where's she gone? Is she bottom of the deck? Yeah, we've got the falsita, the lies. Gaslighting, double talk, causing purposeful confusion. Yes. Somebody is trying to keep you confused so you don't click on, basically. And it's also that they can gain something that they don't really deserve. So they want to win at all costs. However, Mercury shows how mentally sharp and flexible we are, our mental range, and how eloquent we are. Mercury tends to be chatty and superficial and into playing games. So somebody will be playing psychological mind games with you and putting puzzles in your path. It's friendly relationships and also Freudian slips. So people will say something that doesn't come out as intended but actually reveals their real thoughts. When the Mercury card presents itself in a reading, it's time to use all of your mental faculties to get your point across. Words and how you use them are very significant, but they may go wrong because we've got the High Priestess there where things are coming out right. Words and how you use them are very significant. It may mark a period where you either have to talk your way out of something or talk your way into something. Whatever the reason or occurrence, how you communicate through writing or speaking is of the utmost importance. So composition, writing or editing may figure in. It is not a time to sit still. Beware of gossip and other scandals. The important thing to remember is that what you say in this situation can and will be used against you. So choose your words wisely, and that may be in a court of law. We haven't got the Libra card, but it could well be. The planet Mercury also rules over technology, so anything that you say over the internet, go very careful. If your question is about career or job, it could be a certain mastering of some newer form of technology, and it's about to come into play, so you may have to reassess your job skills. Since it's the planet of speed, you can expect fast developments. Regarding romance or relationships, it can mean that friendship is the best option for now. The time is not yet ripened to enter this relationship. You may attract a partner or perhaps a friend who is non-emotional, highly rational and objective. These lovers or friends may be offended by flip remarks or jokes over serious matters. You may become involved with someone who double talks, is witty but doesn't emotionally connect. So this is also a card of brothers, sisters, and as well as twins. What did I say about twins? That's really important, because if I said it and they said it, it's doubly important. Now marks a period which involves observation. Yes, where do we have that? People spying, observing, reasoning, taking things apart and putting them back together as they were or in their own order. It's a time of flighty emotions, so don't expect anybody to keep constant. Mercury also signifies travel. What did I say? Which I don't understand, because like I say, we're in lockdown, but other people aren't. And you may be going on a trip, but this is a more noteworthy trip than a vacation. The matter in question is best served by using your intellect. You have to weigh this matter up, be reasonable, and also be spontaneous in your responses. Codes and forms of magic may also figure in. Mercury brings a keen awareness to use your mind and what you know to the fullest in this matter. So deep down you know. So it covers writing, words, being good with your words and numbers, counting, the number 7, books, magazines, libraries, reading, the post office, the mail, the internet, telecommunications, software, speech, impromptu speaking, incessant talking, communication, debates. The key to knowledge, teachers and education. Having deep penetrating perception, exactitude, sharpening your wit, comedy, using humour. Right, for some of you, I'm getting an image of a dad more than anything. There is a couple, but the dad is teaching, helping the kids with their schoolwork, and it is showing them that they're not as stupid as they thought they was. People have always said they're stupid, but they are learning along with the child. Using humour, maps and following maps, vehicles, roads, staying in motion, speed, swiftness, siblings perhaps, youth and appearing youthful. The eyes, the fingers, the brain and the voice box, which what I got at the beginning, the around the neck is there's some sort of blockage. Merchants and anything mercantile, being versatile, being adaptable, so selling anything on the internet, being expressive and animated, so as above, so below. Playing pranks, being a trickster, lying when the truth would serve you better, so don't make any stupid little lies because they will be found out. Someone's remaining elusive and talking while not listening. What did I say about not listening? Being hard to pin down, remaining deft and outwitting any opponents. So this is about speaking, travel, speed, coordination, adeptness, possible arguments, yes, glibness and technology. So there may be either an argument over the internet or because of the internet, I don't know, schoolwork, whatever it is. But this next 3.5 weeks, don't take anything too seriously. Try not to bite. Just wait it out, because this next 3.5 weeks will be confusing. People aren't going to be reacting the way they normally would. And whatever they decide, they may change their mind later. So don't hold anybody to what they say. It's not really a lie, it's just things change. And with Mercury retrograde, they can change fast. Thanks for listening.